What's up, y'all? This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to y'all tonight just before my workout. And to talk to y'all, I like to share information now. Because I know a lot of you don't watch the news and y'all don't keep up with what's going on. I don't know if it's in all the states, but in Michigan, they have a law now. I don't know how long this law been, but when you're 16 years old, that's the age that you can start sleeping with grown folks. And you can get permission to, for a grown man or woman to touch you, and your parents can't say anything. It's not rape anymore. And I'm saying this because I have a teenage daughter. My daughter is 16. And when someone was harassing her, and when her sister messed around with someone older, the parents couldn't do anything. The police was like, well, as long as she gave them permission. See, y'all see these laws? So that let y'all know the government that's setting these laws, the lawmakers, they're a bunch of perverts, pedophiles, homosexuals, predators. Because why would you even make a law like that where a child can sleep with a grown man at the age of 16? But I could have swore R. Kelly is doing 30 to 60 years for the same mess in Illinois. But see, the difference is if they give permission. You know how dangerous that is, though? Just say a child decide to sleep with a grown man, okay? Y'all know how emotional women are, especially little girls. And they don't even know how to control their emotions at 16. Just say they sleep with this grown man. He doing all this freaky, outrageous stuff to her that she ain't never felt in her life. Just then turned the baby out. Then he decided to say, I ain't trying to be with you. I got a woman. I got a wife. Don't call my house. No, I don't want to be your man. You a kid. Now you got a problem. Because not only they can commit suicide, lose their mind, get pregnant, all these other things, guess what else they can do? They can go to their mom and tell their mom, you raped her. And now they're going to prison because you raped her. Even though she gave you permission and been sleeping with you for months. Once you don't want that child no more, she can say you raped her. Now you R. Kelly. Y'all see the setup? If y'all not paying attention, you better wake up. It's so many crooked, stupid ass laws. And they call this justice? You can't even call down there and say a grown man is touching your 16-year-old child no more? Because they'll go to the child and be like, did you give him permission? Yes. Now your mama can't say nothing. Somebody can get pregnant by a 30-year-old at 16 and there's nothing you can do. Nothing. So I'm just trying to figure out what kind of world we live in. It's just crazy. I'm watching, it's a Georgia manager who's a registered sex offender in Georgia. Worked at McDonald's. And it's something about McDonald's, y'all. I don't know if McDonald's hiring a bunch of sex offenders, crazy folks, because McDonald's been off the radar right now, off the chain with sleeping with minors. Their managers keep sleeping with these young girls, because the young girls go in there, they got the lashes on, they got the nails, they got the little bodies, because they ain't even mature all the way. So their bodies ain't really developed. They ain't got no stomachs, and they walking around their uniform. These grown-ass, rusty foot-ass niggas is chasing and lusting behind these kids. And a lot of them got a woman or a wife at home, but they want them little girls. They smoking weed with them in the bathroom. They giving them money. They letting them play in the restaurant. I witnessed this with my own eyes. They own their cell phones. And these the people that's serving your food at McDonald's. So if your child working at McDonald's, my advice to you is to pop in on your child throughout the day. That's why I don't like when they lock the lobby at 8 o'clock. Because you don't know what that man in there doing to your child after 8 o'clock. I had to actually call corporate and make a threat because my baby love her job. I had to call corporate and make a threat If anything happened to my child on that premises, if I find out any of your managers touch my baby on that premises, once she punch in on that clock, that M is not going to stand for McDonald's. It's going to stand for Mayberry. That M go be mine. And they clean some stuff up. I'm not that parent. I don't want to hear she gave a grown 30, 40-year-old man permission to touch her. Not this mama. I ain't the one for that. So I guess I got to take the law in my own hands and be a vigilante. What do you call vigilante? What you call them? When you take stuff in your own hands, I will beat the hell I want them to do such to my baby. I ain't the one. You can try your hand if you want to. And her daddy ain't dealing with a full deck either. So, or her uncles. Or her brothers. Or her sister. Or her crazy auntie. It's a whole lot of... man, don't do it. Please don't do it. The Georgia manager, you know what he did? He got a 16-year-old girl pregnant. This man is 32. He is a registered sex offender, but he did not register in Georgia. And he had hired at McDonald's, and they knew he was a sex offender because they dealt with his parole officer, and they gave him a job. Didn't tell none of the parents that they had a sex offender working for McDonald's. That's another thing. I bet another thing y'all don't do. Do you know you can Google sex offenders in your area, and that's public information? All you gotta do is Google sex offenders, and you're gonna see all these pings, these red dots. It's gonna show you the addresses and everything where they live. And then you can look them up and see what they did. You may be right next door to somebody that raped 4 or 5 little kids. Because they have to register, but they don't have to knock on your door and warn you. But it's your right to Google sex offenders in your area. And you're going to see these red pings on every house. When I lived on the northeast side of town, I did that. It scared me because all around me was sex offenders. I said, oh my God. Is this many sex offenders around this area? And my baby getting off the school bus? I'm coming home late at night from work. Really? And they just living in the community. I know they got to have somewhere to live too. I understand that. I understand that once you pay your debt to society, you want to be treated like regular people. But it's just something about a rapist to me. It's something about a pedophile to me. I just can't. I just can't. You know, because when it comes to that, that's touchy. There's too many women out here that would love to be with you guys. How you taking sex or sleeping with a kid? I was just talking to a good friend of mine today, and we was talking about no means no, right? And we both didn't understand why a man would rape a woman. I would never understand that. First of all, it's too many women out here that's willing to have sex and do whatever you want. Sometimes you got to pay a little bit of money, but they'll do it. Not only that, if you just drive downtown or your local area where them homeless women are, and I even hate to say this, but I'm for sure they will love to have somewhere to live. They will love to have you as their man. If you that desperate that you need to rape somebody, go clean one of them homeless women up, fix their life up, and make them your woman. I'm for sure they're not even picky. They want to get off the streets, and some of them on drugs real bad. They just want a safe haven. So go down there and save some of them homeless folks down there. Same for you women. If you that desperate, you don't know what to do with yourself. There's a whole lot of homeless men downtown would love to be your man. Would love to have somewhere to go. You can change somebody's life today. You ain't got to be mad at the world. I'm for sure they appreciate your time. But back to what I was saying. If your child work at McDonald's and your child is a minor, you better call McDonald's corporate office and make some threats. Because they managers are sleeping with these little girls. And they may be sleeping with the little boys. I don't know. But these managers they hiring, most of them are registered sex offenders. Pedophiles. And your child working for them. Because they desperate now at these jobs. As you can see, can't nobody keep no, employers. You know why? Employees. You know why they can't keep employees? Just think about what's going on. People want to holler at people lazy, right? Y'all want to quick to holler at people lazy. Think about what's going on in the world right now. Jobs are paying 14, 15, some are even still paying 12. Okay? After taxes, you barely bringing $400 home a week. 4, 8, 12, 16. That's $1,600 a month, okay? Rent is $1,800 and up by itself. You got car note sometimes. You definitely got car insurance. You got a car maintenance. You got to keep gas in your car. Your rent is, just say if your rent $1,600. I'm gonna give it a little break. $1,600 for your rent. That's your whole paycheck right there. That's 40 hours hard work right there with nothing else. No extra food money, no nothing. You got to buy food. You need necessities in your house. And if you got a child, your kids need stuff. So on the average, on the low, to survive right now in the United States and be comfortable, I ain't gonna say comfortable, just to be above water about this much so your nose ain't under. Just about this much. You know what you need to be making? At least $3,200 a month. $3,200 and up. I was gonna say $3,000. No, you need an extra $2,000. $3,200 a month to be comfortable. To be okay. So that means you need 2 full-time jobs paying $15 an hour to be okay. Who can do that? When you go sleep? So y'all wonder why people ain't working? Because they feel like, what I'm going to work for? I'm going to work to make $1,600. That ain't gonna pay my rent. So I'm still homeless. I'm getting put out, grinding, going crazy on the clock, and I'm still getting evicted. So what's the point? So now people trying to figure out how to do business online, how to hustle, how to just do whatever. Shit, I think the ones holding them signs that we was laughing at, well, I wasn't laughing at them, I always bless them, that y'all laugh at, that's holding them signs, shit, they the ones with the careers. They making more than McDonald's and Burger King and factory workers on that damn corner with that sign. So it make you want to go stand out there and hold a damn sign. This is why they taking over DoorDash, Uber Eats, all these grocery apps, because people feel like I want to be in charge of my own time. I want to make my money when I want to. I don't want nobody telling me what to do, because you got to deal with these Karens. Man, if y'all understood how much I've been through at jobs with Karens, you rather shovel shit to deal with them Karens. It's just so much you go through on a daily basis in this world. It's hard. But please watch y'all babies. Please check in on them at them restaurants. Know who they working around. Ask who names on the schedule and who are they, where they from. Are they prisoners? Are they ex-cons? You need to know. Because there's a bunch of sex offenders working at these places because they cannot get people to work anymore. So they're giving jobs to the sex offenders, to the rapists, to the robbers. They're giving them jobs, which like I said, they need to, work too. They didn't did their time. They got to come out here and work, but still know who around your kids. I didn't say go get them fired. Don't get me wrong. Don't go get people fired. They got to eat too. Just make sure you let them know that they work there. That you watching your child and they won't be quick to do nothing to him. Then forewarn your child, don't take no rides, don't go to no store, don't do nothing with people at work. Don't you leave that restaurant till I pick you up and drop you off. You can't trust nobody, but it's your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Just a little bit of information that y'all probably don't pay attention to. 16 is the year of giving permission to sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, and you can't do nothing, mama. Good night, y'all. Bye.